Man, that was a freaking heartbreaker, wasn't it, boys? What's up, boys and girls? Welcome back to It's About Hockey. I'm Mason, and today we're talking about my San Jose Sharks dropping the ball late in the third period to the St. Louis Blues. Yes, if you're a St. Louis Blues fan, congratulations. You got the dub. You deserve it. But, yeah. We're going to talk about my Sharks, all right? We're going to talk about our Sharks. If you're new to my channel, you probably clicked this video because there's of the thumbnail, probably a Sharks player. So if you're new to my channel, do me a solid. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Follow along because we're going to be talking about the Sharks all year long, as well as whatever's happening in the NHL. I'm not covering every single game because if I did, I would be here all day long. I have a life and a wife and a dog and businesses and stuff to run and do things. But when I have time, we're going to do it this way. And if you're returning to my channel, what's up, homies? I hope you guys are digging the new setup I got going on here. It took me a while to get going and to function the way I wanted to function. So I appreciate you sticking around with me. But yes, let's talk about my San Jose Sharks, our San Jose Sharks, because it's a new season, obviously. I hope you guys are stoked for your team just as much as I am for my team. But again, we're going to talk about my boys tonight. We had our rookies, possibly sensations, making their debut tonight. If you're unaware of who those players are, obviously, number one first overall, Macklin Celebrini, as well as number 4 overall from last year, Will Smith. Both these boys come from Boston University. Well, one coming from Boston University and one coming from Boston College. Both committing to signing their pro contracts, entry-level contracts. I'm stoked to see it. I hope you guys are stoked to see it. We saw glimpses of what Celebrini could do tonight, or could do in the future tonight, which gets me all giddy, and I'm sure it gets you guys all excited as well. But yeah, like I said, super stoked to see these guys make their debut. The other thing I'm excited about is the rebuild. Okay, it's not over, right? We still have pieces we're going to be adding along the line, but I'm stoked about the lineup we have now. And that's starting from the top all the way down to the bottom, right? So I'm talking about from the GM all the way down to our prospects and our prospect pool, okay? I was not a huge fan of when Mike Grier got the job. I was seriously like, was there no one other than Mike Grier that could do this job? But as the past year to almost 2 years have gone on, I have turned a new leaf, and I'm a Mike Grier fan at the job he is doing. Okay. We tore down everything. We left some twigs, some sticks in there, a little bit of foundation, and we're building around it, and we're building it back up again. And tonight was very clear to me that this team is on the right path. Okay. From Mike Grier to Warsawski, love that hire. I went to training camp. I saw him run practices. If he runs his practices in season like he ran his training camp, I expect our team to be a really, really, really mentally tough team, as well as a talented team. Okay. I only saw him run practices a couple times, but from what I've seen, I love it. All right. I also love the additions that Mike Grier brought in. I love Dellandrea. I love Toffoli. I'm not super stoked on the Cody CC because I watched a lot of Stanley Cup. All right. So I called him out a couple of times. But I'm excited for him to be in the lineup as a veteran to help coach these guys up a little bit, as well as being someone that we can rely on to a degree from a veteran. Love that part of it. I love the fact that Goodrow's back again. I'm sure he's not loving that, but I also really love his effort from tonight. Seems like he is committed to put in a good effort, maybe get traded again. Who knows? But I'm excited to see what we're doing right now. Again, the Toffoli edition, love that one. Love the Jake Wallman edition. That one's dope. As well as the Weinberg and a couple of other ones that Skarhoff, can't forget about him. He's not in the lineup right now, but I love that edition as well. So I'm excited about the new lineup. I'm also excited about not the rookies. Well, I am, but the power play. I'm going to go the other way, all right? Bear with me. The power play tonight looked really good. Granted, it's only game one. We were playing the Blues. Not to say the Blues are a bad team. Obviously, they're not, but we weren't playing against Bennington. I like what I saw. I really like what I saw. Excuse me, I had a yawn there. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning, so I'm trying to get this done for you guys in the morning. But yeah, I really liked the power play. I love the way, or the lineup that was out there was it Toffoli, Macklin, Celebrini, I believe Zetterlund, and I can't remember who's on the back. I think it was Jake Wallman on the back end. But that was dope. PP2 was dope as well. Love it. I love everything about the power play. Again, it's only game one, but I can see the foundations. I can see the path that we're trying to go down. If we can stick with it and let these players build chemistry, playing with each other, I think this could be pretty lethal. I'm not expecting playoffs. I'm really not. But I could see us potentially fighting for a playoff spot. I think we would be out in the first round, unfortunately, but it's only game one. Again, I'm not putting us in the cup just yet. The other thing, my dog is snoring. He's already passed out. The other thing that I want to talk about is goaltending. All right, I'm not a huge fan of Mackenzie Blackwood. I've never been a huge Mackenzie Blackwood fan, ever. Even when he played in New Jersey, when we signed him and when we got him, I was like, why? But I get it. I think he's a good Band-Aid for right now. Looking at his record from last year, before the game even started, he was like 10, 25, and 17 or something like that. I was like, that's not the way I want to start my season, by seeing that stat line. I also know the team in front of him wasn't very good. It was actually the worst. All right. So I'm not going to throw him into the bus saying it was all on him last year. But I feel like last year there were some games we should have had. He should have had some saves last season that we could have had. But again, the flip side is we got Macklin Celebrini out of it. But tonight, there were some saves. I feel like there was 2 saves in particular that he should have had that wound up being goals. It ultimately cost us an opportunity to win our home opener in front of a packed Shark Tank. I haven't seen the Shark Tank packed that much, and I don't know how long. So, again, if this team can keep playing the way they played, take that back. If they play a full 60-plus minutes, I can expect to see, I would love to see the tank that full again. But they have to keep playing that way. It can't just be this, Lastly, we got to talk about the rookie mistakes. All right. There's a couple rookies on our team. Yep. You know who I'm talking about, that made some mistakes tonight. And again, they're rookies, so I expect mistakes to happen. I'm not going to say these guys are professional, pro, all-stars already. It's going to take some time for them to get to that level eventually. But there was one rookie mistake tonight that cost us the game, and we're going to talk about it in a little bit. Before we do that, let's jump over and talk about the game a little bit more. Yep. My boy Celebrini scores on his first shot, if you want to call it a shot, in the game. It was more so a pass, a lucky bounce. We're going to talk about it. We're going to take a look at it. But that was dope to see. Got the building buzzing for sure. It got Twitter buzzing a lot. He also had an assist on the night, so his first 2 periods, 2 points, or his first game, 2 periods as well, 2 points. Was not excited to see the shot count in the first period. St. Louis 22 to our 9. That's bad. But then we woke up second period, put 17 on them, made it pretty even, 29 to 26. And then the third period happened, and the Sharks happened. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. We were up 4-1 at that point. We had a power play goal. We had a shorthanded goal. Like I said, Macklin Celebrini had his goal. It was looking good. And then we just shit the bed. Somehow, some way, we find a way to do it. And if we're trying to get that first overall again, let's not start with game one, okay? All right, let's give the fans a little bit of hope. All right, we need to play 60 minutes for sure. We do. Again, looking at the shot total at the end of the game, 40-29 faceoffs, 58 to call it 42. Our rookies were struggling in the faceoff data, right? And I expect that. These kids are basically sophomores. Technically, would be sophomores in college, right? They are playing against men across from them who have been playing against the likes of Sidney Crosby, Connor McDavid, the Nate McKinnons, every freaking talent there's in the NHL. They're playing against players who've done that. All right. So I don't expect them to come in and start just snapping the puck behind them, winning every freaking draw. So I'm not like really going to hold them again too accountable to that because again, everyone has a learning curve and everyone's different, but eventually they're going to catch up and I think they're going to do fine. Just kind of sucks to see tonight. All right. Let's just put it that way. Hits wasn't overall very physical. Penalties, 2 penalties apiece. Like I said, we got the 1 power play goal and we got the 1 shorthanded goal. That was dope. Bark Goodrow. Lucky bounce. We had 2 lucky bounce goals tonight. Let's just Celebrini was a lucky bounce. Let's just be real. But so was Goodrow's. Loved what I saw, like I said, on the power play. I was really liking the PK as well. St. Louis's power play was looking pretty snappy too, man. They were snapping that thing all over the place. I'm surprised they didn't bury any of their opportunities as well. Block shots, again, love seeing that stuff. Love seeing players sacrificing their body early. With Mackenzie Blackwood back there, I think they're going to have to do that a lot this year, unfortunately. It just gives me more confidence to see that. I also just don't want to see a bunch of injuries. Giveaways, takeaways. I'm not going to read too much into that because it's the first game of the year and things happen. All right. What I do like about this, though, look at this Macklin Celebrini game simulation the NHL has gotten here. Check this out. This is pretty dope. Macklin to Celebrini. Watch this little backhand pass. That's pretty dope, man. This is a new thing the NHL has done, and I'm pretty stoked on it. But other than the simulation, I got something better than that. We're going to talk about the goal itself. So let's jump over to the iPad. This is new, right? So check this shit out, man. This is dope. I'm really excited about this for this year, man. Again, this is Macklin Celebrini's goal right here. If I can go back a little bit more, here we go. What we just saw, we got, check this out, boys. William Macklin. Oh, you like the telestrator? That's just dope. We got William Macklin, who's going to pass this thing up to Celebrini. He's out of frame right now. Let's get it going. Macklin to Celebrini. We're going to talk about what I like about this play and which I'm pretty sure what you guys like about this play, other than the obvious. Here we go. Celebrini looking to make a play. What I really like about this is him having his head up on this. Okay. Let's reset that really quick. He's got William Macklin coming down the far point down over here, and I believe he has Toffoli somewhere down over here. If I remember correctly, if it was Toffoli. I know it was Macklin, but I can't remember if it was Toffoli or not. But then he also has Cody Ceci here. Look at this. Setting up the 1T clap bomb potentially. But Celebrini again having his head up. Oh, there goes my dog. Celebrini having his head up, looking to make a play. Seeing that there's really nothing there other than the streaking Macklin. He's going to do that little, again, the spinorama. Look at my dog. He's going to do the spinorama pass to Macklin right here. Eventually, it makes its way to the slot, goes off the defender's skate, and then into the back of the net, right? Again, what I really like about this play is right here. Check this out. Right here. This is an 18-year-old rookie having the balls to make or try to make a play like this. He's got his head up the whole way. He's looking at the Macklin pass here. The potential Macklin pass that's coming here potentially, again, I think this is Toffoli's pass right here. I don't forget if it's Toffoli or not. And he has another outlet pass here that I think he eventually sees when he like does his little spinorama. But I love the effort from this kid early on, first game in, first 7 minutes into the game that he tries this. And look, yep, let's do a little dangle here. Beautiful attempt of a pass, right? This is something when I saw this, I was like, I actually saw this in training camp. We've seen it in preseason a little bit as well. So I wasn't super surprised to see him to do that. But like, I give the kid credit for attempting a pass like that, because you don't see a lot of rookies try to make passes like that at all. And you get rewarded for doing what? For throwing the puck to the center of the ice, to the net. William Macklin loves it. Bro hug. Love it. Check it out. Oh, yeah. Hearts and hearts. We love it. Cool. Love seeing that. The one thing I didn't like tonight was we're going to go to the next clip here. It's this one right here. Yeah. Let's go back a little bit here. This is the overtime goal, and this is the rookie mistake I was talking about. The rookie mistake is done by Macklin Celebrini, unfortunately. All right, so you got Braden Chen coming up. I think this is Parenko here. Coming up, right? William Macklin right here is doing what he should be doing. He's taking away this space right there. Perfect. Then you have Macklin Celebrini here. Watch him right here. All right, I'm going to play it really quick. I'm going to pause it. Okay. What should he be doing right here, right? This is where the rookie stuff happens. In this situation, one, you're either going to try to take him outside. I'm sorry, let's clear that. Try to force him outside to the boards, which he could do. The other one is stand your ground right there, force him to make a play, or you just hit him, right? That would be the play. Either one of those is fine. What he does is ultimately will cost us the game. Watch right here. This right here. Stick checking will not work against NHL players, okay? It's just sometimes you'll get lucky. And if you're really heavy on your stick, which if you look right here, he's not. He is leaning hard. He's leaning and reaching, okay? Eklund is doing what he should be doing. He's taking away this space. If Macklin Celebrini stood him up, forced him this way, we have the back checkers on this play. Eklund is more than capable of taking that away. But this reach right here is what it was a mistake. I'll let it play. As you can see, like he just skated through that with no problem whatsoever. Again, Macklin Celebrini. The dude's probably got some weight on him. I can guarantee you that. Who knows if Celebrini is even tired at this point, but we're going to let it play. Ultimately, what happens is Eklund, balls to the walls, back checking. Celebrini, that's not a good look. And I can get it if Wallman right here is able to poke check this puck, he's got a pass to Celebrini, basically cherry picking. I'm not sure if that's what they were trying to do, if that was the game plan or not, but it was a bad look. And ultimately what happens is, look at that. Not a good look, man. Not a good look at all. And then Braden Chen just takes it off the post, goes into the net, game over. And then you can tell that our boy right here is not very happy about it. Watch. Fuck. That was on me. He knows. He knows. That was a rookie mistake. All on him. But things happen. You know, I'm not going to say the kid doesn't have talent. You know, I expect these bumps and bruises to come along the way. It just sucks. You know, that one was on him. For sure it was. I think the loss was on the team in general towards the end of the game. But, you know, it's only game one for a new team, a rebuilding team. So I can't really hate on them too much. I like the effort. I like what I saw tonight. I like the potential that we have in our lineup. We just have to stick with it. Keep rooting for these guys. I believe good things are going to happen for sure. I don't think we're going to have a year like last year. At least I hope to God that we don't. But yeah, I really, really, really think these guys got something good working right now. Again, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I love that little animation. Where is it at? Right there, over there somewhere. I love that animation. But let me know what you guys think. Again, do me a favor, hit those subscribe buttons. I really do appreciate the like buttons. At least hit those for me, all right? At least gets me a little bit more eyes on my video, my content. But yeah, if you're a Sharks fan, stick with me, man. I got my boy Pavelski right here rocking with me. I got a lot more hockey content and a lot more Sharks content to come along the way. Other than that, I will catch you guys in the next one. And I think the next one we're just going to talk about what's happening in the league until the Sharks do something again. We're going to talk about the Sharks again eventually. But yeah, peace out, boys. Have a good one.